Hi everyone, welcome to Colouring with Kay. Thank you for joining me today. So in this video I am hoping to share all my completed pages for March 2023. So I did complete 11 pages, which I think is quite good considering that I've been working as well, I guess. So yeah, I think that's quite good, and some of them were quite detailed pages, so yeah, I think it's a good number to complete. So Kitty says hi, and let's get started. Okay, so the first one is Mein Riese de Asian by Rita Berman. So this was one of the early pages that I did. I haven't put tags in, as you can tell, but I did this one. I actually did complete it just at the back end of February, but I'd already completed my video for February. So yeah, this I am really pleased with how this has come out. I do really like it. It's got gel crayon background. I think I used the King Art gel crayons with just a brush, you know, the makeup type brushes to apply it. I think I definitely used the Derwent Light Fast pencils, the dark blue shades, because I recognise those colours. They're some of my favourite colours actually in the Derwent Light Fast. So that's definitely on the wheel. And then, yeah, I think I have used lots of different pencils here, apart from Derwent Light Fast. I think I've used Polychromos as well, which I really did enjoy using on this paper. And yeah, I really do like how it's come out. There's white gel pen, there's metallic paint, of course, there's Uniball silver gel pen for highlights, which I always love doing. I've used some Sakura, what's the name? Sakura, the fluorescent, the jelly roll fluorescent ones, Moonlight, they call Moonlight or something like that. But I've used them around the stars just to give it a bit of a glow, and I think it works quite well actually. And of course the stars themselves have got the Fortune metallic paint by Renaissance Colours on Etsy. So that's the beautiful gold sort of colour that you can see on the stars. I've used some opal colour, blue opal colour paint, watercolour paints on the waves, just for a bit of iridescent shimmer, I guess. And yeah, I love the colours I've used. I really like the background. It's probably one of my most favourite Rita Berman pages that I have done. I really do like it. So I'm quite proud of that one. And I'm really quite fussy these days about pictures that I complete. I'm really critical of myself, and really I shouldn't be that critical. I say this all the time, but I just cannot help it. But yeah, this one I am definitely really pleased with. So yeah, I think it's Instagram worthy, this one. So I hope you agree too. So yeah, that's that one. Right, I'll just leave this there actually. So that's that one. Rita Berman, Mein Riese Asian. I'm hoping to colour in more Rita Berman books in April. So the next one is the Kawaii, let's go the right way, Kawaii Tarot by Lulu Mayo. So this is her latest book, and I think I did this one, yeah. So this is the one that I completed, and yeah, I do like this. I think it's just a fun one really. I'm glad that I did my seals in I just wanted to make them, you know, quite whimsical and fantastical, I guess. So I did them in the different pastel colours. I think they might have been the Holbein pastel colours, or they might be the Brute Force Macaron ones, but can't remember. And then I think I used the Arteza for this curtain, yeah, because I recognise the shades. Again, I used some, this time I think I used metallic paint, silver paint, for the clouds, just to add in details and lines, and same with the rain drops. And then I think I used graphite tint for the background here at the top, because I wanted a little bit dark to contrast with all the bright stuff around. And then here's a lovely, the Art Spirits, one of the Art Spirits yellow gold paints, which I've used for the border, and then a Jelly Roll black glaze pen for the text, the tower, and yeah, white pen highlights, a bit more metallic paints here. I think these are the Countdown Renaissance Colours Countdown to Christmas colour shift ones. So yeah, so I'm just looking at my phone, sorry. I just haven't, sorry, just got a text. I do apologise. And yes, these are the Renaissance Colours paints. The green, look how shiny they are. They're stunning, those paints, and the purple as well. They're absolutely beautiful. And yeah, I really do like this. I do like it, not as much as a Rita Berman page, of course, but it's a fun page, and I just, you know, I have fun and serious pages, and this one was a fun page, and I'm glad how it's come out. So yeah, that's Kawaii Tarot Lulu Mayo. Right, next one, we have a Forest Song by R.J. Hampson. So this was a buddy colour with the lovely Megan from Disney Meg's Colouring. So we did this one here. Oh look, I have got a tag in that one. So this is like the Hansel and Gretel page, and I will insert Megan's picture here or at the end of the video. So my page is basically, well, what did I use? I think I did use alcohol markers. Let's check. Yeah, I did. I used some alcohol markers because I really want to use alcohol markers more, because I do have a fair selection, but I don't use it as often as I sort of need to. So I used a bit of alcohol marker for basing. It just makes it really bright, and then pencil shading on top. And then here, the background here was already black, but then I added some iridescent paint just here in the background, just to give it more of a spooky look, I guess. I wanted it, and I think it does give it a little bit of a, you know, this is just not a normal house. Well, obviously it's not, because it's got, you know, biscuits and things and sweets all over it. But yeah, just to give it a bit more of a fairy tale look, I guess. And yeah, I did use some silver metallic pencils for these because I wanted them to look like silver birch trees, but I don't think I pulled it off, but I still like the look. And then I used some Coliro Medusa paint, I think it's called, or it could be the dragon. No, it's not the dragon, because the dragon's more green. So I think it's the Medusa paint. It's the one with the purple sort of greeny type shift. And the border is Posca pen, so I wanted to enlist the help of some of my Posca pens because they don't get used enough. And I use my black Posca for, is it black Posca? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the black Posca is very opaque, and I just love to use that. So yeah, I used that. I used some other types of gel pens for the little details on the borders, and yeah, I am really pleased with how this has come out. I do really like it. Again, it's just a fun page, isn't it? It's just something that's, it did take me quite a while actually to get this done, even with alcohol base, but I think that's because the border's so detailed. So I did use some Brute Foon and Macaron pencils for the roof because I wanted it to look a bit like icing. But now, looking back, really what I should have done is on top of that I should have put some glossy accents so it looks shiny. Yeah, so I missed a trick there, unfortunately. But yeah, that's what I would do now to change it. That's the only thing I think I'd do to change it, is to put some glossy accents on the pink sort of roof bits, just to make it look shiny, because then that would make it look a bit more like icing, I guess. So thank you so much, Megan, for buddying up again. I really enjoy our buddy colours, and Megan's picture was absolutely beautiful as well. So yeah, thank you. And so that's that one, Forest Song by R.J. Hampson. The next one was the Monster Boy, I think, by Paul or Paul Lebrun. And the one that I did in here was, I think I did some sort of colour and chat thing for a tag, I think it might have been, where I did do some colouring here, but then yeah, this is the finished product now, or the finished page should I say. I did put some silver metallic paint, watercolour paint, around some of the edges of the clouds, and that's just because I really like, I want to use some form of metallic shiny paint, something glittery. I know the snakes have got a little bit of metallic paint as well, but I wanted something a bit more as well, and so yeah, I just wanted to add it. And I do like it. I do like that I've put that silver there. I know it might not agree with some of you, but I just like adding other mediums. It just makes it a bit more fun for me. So yeah, this is, I think, the Renaissance Countdown to Christmas colour shift paints again. That's on the snake body, just for like details and accent. And then yeah, that's it. And then I don't know what kind of creature that is. Might be a vole, I'm not sure really. But I think I use mainly my Albert Dürer watercolour pencils. So I did activate them in places, and then I did use them dry on top. So that's what I used. And then I used some pencil, I think, for the trees as well. So yeah, I think I used some Black Widow pencils as well. Can't remember. But anyway, there's some white gel pen there. Metallic paint, as you can see. I do like it. I don't think it's as good as it could be because like I say, I think I mentioned in the video where I did my tag, the clouds are not as good as they should be. I don't know, I don't think the sky is as good as it could be, and the colouring itself is okay. I think the colouring could be slightly better, but you know what, it's still good enough. It's good enough. So yeah, hope you like it anyway. So that's that one. Beautiful book. And actually, let me just put this back in because I don't want it to transfer onto the other side, a pencil or anything. Right, next one is Magical Earth. So this is by Joseph Kattenbank, probably one of my favourite books by him. And I think, yeah, this is it. This is the one that I did, and I really do like this. Why do I like this quite a lot? Because of the gorgeous ladybirds, or the ladybugs, I think you call them, maybe in America. I like the striking red and the black, and you know what, for the black bits you might be able to tell I used the Sakura Jelly Roll Glaze black just to make it shiny. I wasn't sure if I should use it for the head, and now thinking back, I think I should have used it for the head as well, but I didn't. I think I just used pencil, which is quite matte for the head, because I didn't want it to overpower, I guess. But yeah, in retrospect, I think I could have put some of the black Jelly Roll Glaze on the head. Now I'm not going to change it. I won't go back and change it, because once I've written my date and when I've finished it, that's it. I don't really go back to my pages then, unless there's something I've missed that's quite major. So I like these little gel pen white dots that I added in places. Well, here, I like that look, and I just really like the finishing touches. You know, at the end of the page, once you've completed a page, I like the finishing touches. I think I use my Artex pencils for this main pot here, because they've got some beautiful, unusual colours in there, in that 126 set, I think it is. The background is the Albert Dürer watercolour pencils, I think, and I do like the purple pink that I've used. I think those colours go really well together. I think there's a bit of blue there as well, so blue, purple and pink. I do really like that combo. I think I used some Derwent Graphite Tint pencils on the house, and then some fine liner just to bring out the details. So I think using fine liner also helps to bring out quite a lot of details, and is one of the finishing touches I like to use. The flowers are some beautiful glittery paints. They're from someone in France who sells them on Etsy. They're the sparkly paints. I can't remember the name, but if you're interested, I can let you know. I can have a look. But they are the 2 sets that I bought, and I'm actually glad that I did get them. I was a bit disappointed with the size of the pans, but I think they'll last me, and they're worth it. I think they are worth it. So yeah, so you can see that they are sparkly. And thank you to the lady in the comments as well who said that putting my page backwards and forwards allows you to see the shine quite well. So that's really helpful. So thank you so much. And yeah, that's it. That's that one. I am quite pleased with that one, I have to say. So Mythographic Magical Earth. Enjoyed doing that one. Next one is Rooms of Wonder. So I think I did a background using the Artex, not that one, Artex soft pastels. So you did see a bit of this on a video, which was me doing the background, but yeah, of course I have to finish it off, don't I? So I did finish it off. My idea was not to leave the circles white. That was never going to be complete for me. And I always was going to use some iridescent paint to go around the bubbles and stuff, so that's what I did. And I used some, before I did that, I actually added some Brute Funa macaron pastel shaded pencil in the bubbles, and then on top I put the iridescent paint from Renaissance Colours, the Countdown to Christmas colour shift ones. So I am happy. Maybe there's too many bubbles on the page though. I think it's a bit overpowering, but still, it's still nice. I still like it. I really like how I've done the inside of the bathroom. I'm pleased with how that's come out, and I think I did use the beautiful pencils that I was gifted, and you know what, because I'm so absent-minded, I have forgotten. They are called, let me just get them, honestly my mind goes blank. Let me just get them. Where are they? There they are. That's it, Starjoy Gold. Yeah, the beautiful Starjoy Gold that the lovely Kathleen sent me as Happy Mail. So I think I used those as well. So yeah, I am really pleased with it. I'm really pleased how, you know, the colours here, you know how I did the colour changing, well I tried to anyway, with the hydrangeas. I think they're hydrangeas, but anyway, whatever they are, I'm glad how I did the sort of the, you know, the blended shade going from pink all the way to blue. And then in the centre of these I just added some metallic paint, because you know we could always do with metallic paint, any opportunity. But yeah, I am quite happy with that. Again, I see this as quite a fun page, so I'm pleased with how it came out. But I do really like, I'm really quite pleased with the ones that I've done actually so far this month, and I did spend quite a lot of time on them. So yeah, that's that one. So that's Johanna Basford, Rooms of Wonder. And again, look at me, I told you I'm so absent-minded, I just keep forgetting things. It's near the back, isn't it, this picture? So yeah, that's that one. But yeah, a lovely book. And then another fun one, Happy Cats Sweet Colours. And so this one was just a fun one that I did, which I need to find now because I don't know, can't remember actually, because I did it quite early on in the month and I do forget. That's not that one. I think it's this one, is it? Yes, it is. So this is the one I completed and I do really like it. Again, look at that, alcohol markers. So I am getting better with using my alcohol markers. I do really like the pop of colour that an alcohol marker, you know, gives. Right, so I did use a different medium for this background. So what I used was the Chalkorama chalk sort of pastels. They come in like a type of a pen form. I haven't got it to hand because it's actually in the other room, but it is, look, nothing comes off, but the problem with it is that, you know, the black lines, they do get quite, when you touch the black lines, they do get quite faded, so I did have to go around and put all the black lines in. But I do like the look that the chalk gives. It's like, it's not a chalk pastel look, so it's just a bit more different. It's like more like a gel chalk type look. Probably not making myself very clear here, but yeah, it is a different look to, say, a chalk pastel which you apply with, say, a cotton wool ball or something. It does give a different look, so I do like it, and I will use it for backgrounds again. But the only thing that puts me off a little bit is the fact that you know, the black lines do get sort of discoloured and faded, and I don't really particularly like that. So let me just turn it over so I can show you a bit better. So yeah, the cats were so fun to colour, the little fish were fun to colour, the little characters here were all fun to colour. It's just so cute. And then I put some gel pen just to look at the, you know, the waves, just to make out waves in the water. So mostly it's alcohol marker with pencil shading on top, and then yeah, and I just described the background in, don't know how clear it was, but yeah, if you want me to show you a little demo of using, I think I have shown a demo of when I first got them, but I can show you me using them if you're interested in these chalkorama sort of chalk pastel gel type things. I can do a quick video and show you, you know, how I do it. I do use I think I use paper stumps to sort of press the chalk into the paper, and that's what I use to sort of blend them together. But yeah, I'm happy with how that came out. It's just a fun one. Happy Cats, Sweet Colours. So that's by, sorry, Angela Gonzalez. Next one, we're nearly there. A few more books. Right, so Wonderful Little World, Volume 3, Hobbies. So Colour thankfully sent this to me, and I decided to do a page. So this is the page that I did quite early on in the month. And yeah, I think the hobby here is rock painting. I do think it is rock painting. That's what it looks like to me. Now this, I do like it. I don't love it, I have to say. I don't love how I've coloured it, but I do like it. I do think it's okay. I did use some sort of watercolour pencils, I think, on here, but I think it was the, I don't think it was the Albert Dürer watercolour pencils for this bit. I think it was the, what's it called? You know, the expensive ones, the Caran d'Ache Museum, that's it, Museum watercolours. So I used those. I think I used Inktense for the actual tortoise. And yeah, that's it. I did add some gel pen highlights for the leaves. I used some paints, metallic paints, of course. Used a Magic Fly metallic watercolour paint for the background because it's a large area. I didn't want to use the more expensive paints, but I think this one is quite nice actually to use a metallic background. It makes it nice and shiny. So yeah, that's that one. I think it's okay. I don't dislike it, so that's actually not a bad thing. So yeah, that's that one. Wonderful Little World, Volume 3, Hobbies. And the next one is the colour along. I did, there's a 3-part series on my channel if you are interested. Not many, I've got to say, my colour alongs get the least amount of views, and I really don't know what I'm doing wrong, to be honest. So if you've got any ideas with what you'd like to see, then, you know, regarding videos, then let me know, because I don't mind doing like colour alongs. They do take a lot more effort and energy and, you know, everything really, but when they get such less views, I have to be honest, it is a little bit disheartening. It's disheartening So yeah, this one. Now, I am really pleased with how this has come out. I do really like it. It's so vibrant, and that is partly because of, well, the mediums I've used. I think the Prismacolors for the fish. I mean, Prismacolors are just so vibrant. I just love them. So the Prismacolors I used Derwent ink tints, and gosh, I can't remember half the pencils, but if you look at if you're interested, my colour alongs do have the mediums listed in the description. Of course, I used paint. I think I used the White Spirits White Rabbit paint there just for the top bit. Opal Colours by Gansai Tambi for these little bits here, and white gel pen for Mount Fuji, I think it is. I used some Jelly Roll Sakura glaze for the blossoms. I love the blossoms. This page is just all things Japanese. You've got the Japanese lady there. I used some metallic paint on her clothing. The bridge, the pond, you know, the Japanese house, the Japanese lanterns, everything I love about it. And I used a new technique to me, which is using alcohol markers in the background and then using watercolour pencil on top. You can see there that there is the pastel alcohol marker that I used from the Ohuhu pastel set. So I have to say I am really pleased. There's a lot of white gel pen on here as well, just because I wanted to add definition, but you know, I'm really pleased with this. This is one of my favourites, I think, this month. I think I really enjoyed it. The Prismas definitely work so beautifully on this paper. So yeah, that's that one. So yeah, hope you like that one. That's Wondermorphia. The same picture is in Kirby's original Geomorphia book, I think. So yeah, that's that one. Next one, just two more now. This one, Enchanted Earth. So managed to get this from the works. I was so excited when I saw it online. Really excited. I actually told all my other YouTube friends that I know on Instagram and let them know that, look, this book is available from the works online. And yeah, it's just a beautiful book, and I did my first page, and this was a buddy colour with the lovely Amanda from Amanda Colours. So thank you, Amanda, for completing this buddy colour. I'm going to insert her picture here or at the end. So here we go. This is the one we did, and do you know what? I have to say, yes, it is thinner paper, and you know, I'd rather have thicker paper, let's be honest. We'd all rather have thicker paper, but I did not let that stop me. I used Neocolor 2 in the background, and you know, the paper didn't pill, and I used a reasonable amount of water. I can't say I used very little water. I think I used a reasonable amount of water, as in not excessive, but reasonable. And you know what? It worked well. Yes, it did go a little bit crinkly, but you know what? It flattened out. So don't be afraid to use water mediums in here. You know, like your Neo colours and your other paints and things. I haven't tried actual watercolour, like, you know, with a brush. Well, I did use it with the little bit of metallic paint, but not like doing a whole background. But it did take the Neo colours quite well. You can see there, look, not a problem. And yeah, so that has really cheered me up, because I'm happy that I can use water mediums. I used lots of different pencils, which I can't remember what I used, but anyway, lots of different pencils. And this was a recent one, so I can't even remember the pencils. What did I use? I used Black Widow. That's it, Black Widow. Probably used Artex as well. Probably used Arteza, because I use Arteza a lot. And I made this very, what's the word? Very vibrant. I used even some gel pens here. So I've got the Sakura Jelly Roll fluorescent ones here on these little orange flowers. I used lots of fine liners for, you know, the small flowers, because I'm not going to get much shading done on them. And then I just used pencil for the bigger flowers, and I used my favourite colours, as you can tell: blue, purples, greens. And then of course the metallic bits are the Renaissance Colours Countdown to Christmas, Colour Shift, paints, and yeah. So really pleased with this, actually, really pleased with how it's actually come out. There is some the Art Spirits glitter paint, I think it's rainbow dust, I think, on the water. Not sure if you can pick that up, but yeah. So I'm hoping to do a colour along in this book, and I'm thinking of a few pages. Let me just show you, I hope you don't mind, but either that one, which is, I call that the chessboard with the cacti, so something not too detailed, because otherwise I'll be here forever, or this one, which is the paint palette, or which was the other one. I do really like this one, but I'm not sure I'd do that as a colour along, because I think it'd take far too much time. And then there is one more. It's the one with the musical notes thing. Come on. Karen did that one. My Colourful Country Life is superb. It's absolutely gorgeous. This one. So, if possible, I would really appreciate if you let me know which one you would like me to do a colour along. So I'm still going to do colour alongs, even though they don't get many views. It does sadden me, but I'll still do them because I know some of you do watch. So the chess one, or which other one was there? The chess one, the palette one, or the musical notes. So do let me know. So that's Enchanted Earth, the beautiful new book by Mel Pamini, Chapsapani Go To. And then this one, Save the Best Till the Last. So this one is my favourite over the entire month, and it took me the longest. Absolute favourite, really is my favourite. Let me show you. I hope you like it as well. I hope you like it as much as I do. But I did the double page, so I did this double page. I don't know if it's going to even fit all on the camera, because my camera is, I think it does fit, yeah, just about. That's it basically. So just show you there. This took me ages, but you know what? I didn't even feel like, I didn't feel bored with it at any point. I enjoyed every time I was colouring this page. I enjoyed it. I really did enjoy every time I was colouring this page, because I really love the picture itself. It's such a beautiful spring scene. And guess which pencils I used? My favourites, Derwent Lightfast. I used Derwent Lightfast. I did use polychromos for this plant here mainly, but the Derwent Lightfast and the Caran d'Ache Luminance, I did use a bit of those. And for the grass, I didn't use that. I used my Albert Dürer watercolours, my Supracolour watercolours, and my Museum watercolours, because I wanted quite a few different shades of green, you know, like blends of green. So I didn't want it to be one green blend, basically. I wanted it different blends of green, so you've got different colour there, different colour there, different colour here, which is brighter. So that's why I used all three watercolour sets. The background is pan pastel, and I just tried to make a few clouds, which aren't great, but I used my Derwent eraser, electric eraser for that. They're not particularly great, but they'll do. And a bit of white gel pen. There is some Jelly Roll Sakura black glaze pen on there, and I could have actually used the black Jelly Roll glaze on the body of the black bits on the bees, but I didn't for some reason. But I did use some iridescent paint, I don't hope you can see it, on the wings of the bees. And there's a bit of sparkle gel pen on the butterfly, and then on the eyes there's the black Jelly Roll glaze. But that's about it. That's the only small amount of shine that I put on it. So let me just bring it a bit closer to you. I mean, I could bring the camera in, but this is just easier for me. I really do like how I did the birds as well. But this is a serious page. This is not a fun page to me. This is a, well, it was fun to colour, actually. It was both. It was a serious page, but I did really enjoy doing it. I really love these Japanese books. So yeah, this is definitely my favourite. Please do let me know what is your favourite as well this month of my colouring. But this, without question, is definitely my favourite. And yeah, double pages. They're just so worth it to do. But anyway, that's that one. So yeah, that's it. Those are all my pages. I'm hoping to get a lot done in April because I do have 2 weeks of Easter, although I am sort of sorting out all my art craft, you know, area at home and just doing some household stuff as well. So we'll see, but I'm hoping to get a lot of colouring done. So I hope you did like my pages this month, and let me know which is your favourite. So until next time, take care guys, happy colouring, bye.